7:07 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are now in the 7 o'clock hour on the very first day of May in 2024. Good morning. How are you? So we know we are about a month away from our first paid day off.
Oh,
Memorial Day weekend.
I know. I love it. Well, my birthday is like right there, so I get that like it's a little gift.
Tell you what? How about that? A 3-day weekend?
I know. I'll take it.
About a month away. We're acting like it's coming up. But still.
It is for us. It's been a while.
When your last paid day off was January 1st,
right?
You see May and you're like, oh.
It's been 5 months.
We'll be on a good run there after that because then we'll have 4th of July, Labor Day.
Oh, yeah. We'll be rolling then.
We've been waiting here at the station. Like, let's go.
Yep.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Thanks for having us on. Thanks if you've been with us since the beginning. Appreciate you guys having us on the radio. Streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you are now watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, either way you're checking us out, we appreciate it. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. On the final day to become a finalist for the Cedar Point season passes that include Cedar Point Shores Water Park and Halloween Weekend. We give these away tomorrow. We make the call tomorrow and hook somebody up with 2 season passes to Cedar Point. So, we already got a finalist earlier this morning. Congratulations again to Barbara from Minerva. She was caller number 10. We are going to do the Q to call coming up this hour and the 9 o'clock hour. So you're going to hear the Q to call 2 more times with us. We're also going to give you an opportunity to become a finalist by going to the live video stream of the morning show, clicking the like button. Doesn't matter if you go to Facebook, YouTube, or X, as long as you go to one of them. And what should we put in the comments today?
I think there's a roller coaster emoji.
If there's a roller coaster emoji, we want you to put the roller coaster emoji. All right?
Why did you say it like that?
Do it. Is there one for sure?
All right.
All right.
I have one.
Let me see here. Roller coaster, one word. Oh, yeah, it shows up for me. I see it right now.
Yeah.
Put that roller coaster emoji in the comments with your like.
There we go. Heather's got it.
Lauren will randomly select one of you at the very end of the show and make you a damn finalist. Yeah, be like Heather. Be like Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you to Sarda for being the sponsor of the video stream of the morning show this hour. Always appreciate that. Jake going with the white tee.
Oh, yeah.
You look like an independent artist. You know what I mean?
Little bit.
That's coming up big on TikTok.
Yeah.
With your acoustic music.
Okay. I can see that.
You kind of have that look right now.
He's like,
Like, well, I'm on an indie label right now, but, things are going great.
it won't be long.
Doing a little radio tour, then I'll be doing a coffee shop. Good for you. I think it's a good look on you.
Thank you.
So, there you go. Lauren, you look like the nicest receptionist ever.
Thank you.
And I look like Uncle Fester. Good
Welcome
morning,
to
everybody.
Q92 Radio.
Yeah,
morning.
there you go. There you go. We're all buckled in. We're all ready to go. And again, we're glad you guys are with us. It is 10 after 7. It's Jack Harlow. Love It On Me. It's Q92. I've told this story too. I watched a DJ get his ass lit up at my friend's wedding. And I know the girl. I've known her forever. She is not the one to mess with. She is one of the nicest, most loving people in the world, unless you cross her.
That's my sister-in-law. She'll go right for you.
They specifically told the DJ, you do not play the chicken dance at our wedding. Now, they're paying you.
And then they hear that.
Bro decided he was going to play the chicken dance, and she chose violence.
Yeah.
And I watched him in the hallway getting eviscerated. And
Good.
I was just like, I want to be like,
she's a paying client.
No, I agree. You paid. If
yes.
you went through that list, you planned it. This is her wedding.
Right. This wasn't like house music. This was She sought you out and gave you instructions, and you did not follow
wrote
them.
you a check.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I did not blame her at all.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I thought that man was going to tear up.
Good. Maybe he learned his lesson.
And I wanted to go up to him like, bro, I could have told you she's not the one. She's not the one to decide you're going to make an executive decision.
Yeah.
I'll bet he followed rules the rest of his DJ career.
Yeah.
Because I remember I walked out in the hallway to go pee, and I was like,
See, and I would have been mean, but I'm more like that person that kind of like just, I hate to say it, I can be passive aggressive when I'm upset.
There was no beating her. No, she's not the girl who beats around the bush.
My sister-in-law could have made him give her a full refund after her verbal tongue lashing.
I think she hit him with a folding chair. And finally,
it's like WWE.
met my wife on Bumble in 2017. Jake reminds me of the I Like Turtles kid for some reason. Good morning, random Swifty girl here. Good morning. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you. Good morning from dental assistant Kayla. Have a great day. You have a great day, Kayla. Jake, back to your so you were on every dating app, which we've talked about. This isn't necessarily new. I realize we're, but I'm just curious, why was Tinder one you were like, out of all of them, why was Tinder one you're like, you know what, I'm not doing that one. I'm curious why that one was the no.
Well, I think there's two real reasons. Reason one, I knew what Tinder was. I think I was looking for something more than just
a booty
Tinder.
call.
Yeah.
Right.
Were you ever just looking for that?
Not really. Like,
look at you.
Something in my head.
So proud of
you. Something in my head was like, that would be fun, but
yeah, it would.
But
it'd be fun if we could do it again.
Yeah,
but more than once.
Yeah, but like I just wanted a relationship. But another reason was I had an ex that was on Tinder.
Okay.
And I just didn't want her to know that like I was on there.
Like, what if you matched?
Yeah, like I don't think she would have matched with me, but she was also on for like different reasons. Like she would swipe and like make fun of guys. Like she would like, even like when she was in a relationship, like she would still be on it.
Wow.
Not to like
Wow. What did you just say?
I think we were dating and she was still on it, but she wasn't like actively like looking for anybody, but she was just like swiping and make fun of people. Yeah,
Jake,
I mean that
Jake, do you know what color that flag is?
yeah, well,
Okay.
Do you know how hard Christian's waving it right now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry.
Is she still on it?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to her in years.
I think we should ask.
I haven't talked to her. That relationship lasted like maybe weeks.
Could you find?
It wasn't.
that was his star.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, he said it was another relationship.
Yeah,
I was like, what are we doing here?
No.
All right. We're back. Music's back. Okay. All right. Ooh. I thought you were telling me Star's still on Bumble.
No.
I was like, this cannot be happening. My heart almost stopped.
No, if it was her, I would have been like, you need to bring her in again. I need to talk to her.
This is no good. Yeah, well, no, yeah. If rule of thumb, I think if the girl or guy you're dating is still on dating apps after you've been dating, I think there's a problem.
There is a problem.
Yeah. Now, sometimes you start dating someone, you're still on it. You start went on a couple
if
dates.
it's casual and he's kind of dating other people too, then that's fine.
But when you decide, hey, let's see where this goes. Let's
then
date.
It's time to take the app off the phone for a while.
It's time to delete the app. Yeah. Thank God, man. I thought you were saying something.
No.
Okay, so you really weren't interested in just that.
Yeah,
He's a good
I wasn't
boy.
about that
What
one.
kind of success rate did you have with Farmers Only? All
Oh no, I had zero luck on any of those
Were
except
there
for
a lot of hot girls on that?
not really. There was a lot of older women on those sites.
On which
Really?
one specifically?
Farmers Only, Plenty of Fish.
okay, I get Plenty of Fish because that's Christian based too.
Yeah,
And I feel like once you get a certain age, like you don't want to deal with all the Tinder chaos. Like you want something more serious.
I feel like Plenty of Fish started out faith-based.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
then it
sure.
kind of took a turn towards Methville. You know what I mean?
I don't know about Methville, but how would you know?
Maybe not meth.
How would you know?
That's one I didn't do. That's
okay,
one
then
I never
double.
did.
How would you know?
It's just that one just kind of felt dirty.
You also said this about eBay, so I don't know what your batting average is here.
Touche.
You too.
Let me see here. Oh, quick shout out to Jake. I've been catching myself saying, "Kay, love you, bye," when leaving social situations.
Oh, he just giggled. Did you hear his high pitched little?
Yeah.
"Kay, love you, bye." Yeah. It happens every day around 9:55.
It does.
Catch it today if you like. They cloned a goat, didn't they?
Something like
Didn't we
that.
clone a goat or a sheep or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Pig. I don't know.
We cloned something. We'll be cloning humans.
No, I think she actually is alive and that she had some sort of surgery and she is recovering. But if the royal family really uses a body double, which they have said that they do have someone that's like a lookalike, like a decoy, if that's really who it was at that farm market and stuff, like that's so dumb.
Imagine that's your job, though. I bet you could get paid a lot.
Like, I am paid to look like
Chill
Kate
somewhere,
Middleton.
and we'll call you when we need you.
Right.
And when you do, we'll give you clothes, we'll whatever, and you got to go out and do it. Just
Like, act like Kate Middleton.
Yeah. Just walk around somewhere.
Yeah.
Be seen.
Facebook, YouTube, and X.
$7:20 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. You'll need it. We hit that Q to call. Get a finalist for Cedar Point season passes coming up later on this hour. 330-269-9292, the text line you'll need as well. 8 o'clock hour, your call Wednesday, your request. 8:30, Rich DeRocher, the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And also in the 8 o'clock hour, tickets to see Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, and Ciara. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Wednesday, August 14th. So we got that for you as well. Now let's do a sports topic per se. Not that it's a topic, but did you hear Roger Goodell was talking, and there's some maybe encouraging news about football in the future?
I didn't hear this. No, did this come out last night?
What is one of the things we always bitch about with the Super Bowl? We wish. Like, man, you know what? There's not a lot of things to complain about with the Super Bowl. But there was something we always come up here, we always say when we come to work the next day.
Better commercials.
That probably, maybe. A lot of us come to say, no, I didn't like the halftime show. No matter who it is.
Right.
No matter who it is. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Well, no, Roger Goodell was in an interview, and he's looking at the future of the league. And he'd like to move some things around, including the Super Bowl. And listen, I'll play the audience. You can hear what he said about his way he thinks to make the NFL season better and improve some things.
If we got to 18-2, that's not an unreasonable thing. The other thing it does, which I thought you were going to, is that ends up on President's Day weekend, which is a 3-day weekend, which makes the Sunday night, and then you have Monday off. So that's
Now we're cooking.
Now, Roger, that's
All right. He might be my new favorite person today.
Now, he gets a lot of flack. But what he meant by the 18-2 is we have 17 games now. He'd like to get to 18 games, but each team has 2 byes instead of 1.
Okay.
So 2 weeks during the season, they have a game off. But like he said at the end there, that would then timeline put the Super Bowl President's Day weekend.
Okay, but what if your company's not closed for
We
President's
will
Day?
cry and bitch and moan until he lets us have that day off.
Okay.
Because a lot of people will have that day off. Therefore, making
I feel like he would, though, because he remember when the Cavs had their playoff run, he's like, if they end up winning, I will give you the day. He gave us the day off.
I would like to think if that happens, and that's the commissioner of the league saying that's kind of what he sees.
Yeah.
I'd like to think.
Is that for this year?
I don't know. No, I don't think about this year. They're probably going to have to negotiate that with the players' union and come to an agreement.
Come on, NFL.
But I just like the thought.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, for sure. My son, actually.
Because we all come into work the next day and we're all like, oh, man, why is the day after the Super Bowl?
And kids have to get up and go to school, and they want to stay up and watch it, too.
Don't schools all get off President's Day usually?
Yeah. It'd be perfect.
Could you imagine having your Super Bowl party?
And knowing, so much better.
Knowing, Lauren, that you don't have to get up and go to work the next day.
I know. So much better. I felt bad this year because people were still there, and I was like washing my face, brushing my teeth.
So I don't know
Thanks
when.
for coming, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. I got to go to bed.
I got to get up really early.
Yeah, and if people like us have to get up super early. Ugh.
Yeah.
So Roger, listen, I'm for it. I like to hear it said out loud. Let's go. That would be this is why the NFL. There's things you don't like about the NFL. I know there's things you love about the NFL, but this is why this sport kills everything. Other sports, I mean, other professional sports.
Yeah, for sure.
This is why it's king.
Yeah.
And they get it, and I feel like they listen. They're like, you know what? That would be great. How can we get it to where people would, for the most part, have the next day off? We moved it to President's Day.
That's pretty awesome.
Added one more game and one more bye week. So, text message. We work Tuesday through Friday, 10-hour shifts, so we always have Monday off. Nothing beats going all out on the Super Bowl and sleeping in the next day. So there's someone who lives the life.
Yeah.
Good for you. 410s. I would do that. I would do 410s.
Oh, I would too. I used to.
Would you rather have the Friday off or the Monday off?
Well, but I'll tell you what. When I did it, I worked Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, worked Thursday, Friday, and I really liked it.
The middle of the work week break would be nice.
Yeah.
I think if you gave me a choice.
I think I'd go back to that.
Would you? If you could put it anywhere?
Yeah.
I think I'd do the Monday. I think I'd go Tuesday, and I would work Friday because it's Friday. I'm never as stressed. When I come to work on Friday, I'm never, because it's Friday. No matter what, it's Friday. So if you told me I had every Monday off, I had to work 10s Tuesday through Thursday,
you'd be cool.
I think I'd sign up for that trial and see how it goes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What would you prefer, Jake?
Well, Monday.
Middle of the week, Monday, Friday off?
Middle of the week.
Middle of the week?
I really liked it. It was cool. It was like you did work 2 days and you were like, I can do whatever I want to. And 2 more days and you're like, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
Especially if Monday and Tuesday just kicked your ass.
Yeah. You're like, I get
You're
to
like,
chill
God,
for a
this
second.
Stupid week. All right, I'm good.
When I liked it because it was during the week too. So like if you had doctor's appointments or you needed to, run errands or whatever, you could.
Yeah. When you come back, it's already Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Good for you, sir, for having, or ma'am, for having 410s and always having the day after the Super Bowl off.
And I never worked weekends. Like everybody was like, how did you get that? I was like, I don't know, but not saying a word because I want to keep it.
Text, I really like working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night.
You only have to work 3.
You got to do 3, like, how do you get your 40?
Lucky.
That's the point of dynamite.
Yep, thank you.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Eat your damn quesadilla. 7:26 Sports is coming up. Speaking of, boy, did the Cavs just squeak by last night.
I didn't see it. I'm telling you, we were so busy.
Wasn't blacked out. I got to watch it, and I'm like, Lord, I'm not. I even though we won, I don't know if we're going to win this series. We don't look good. mean, I'm glad we won. It's great, but I'm sitting there the whole time going, oh my God, we're losing it. Oh my God, we're losing it. We get a lead. Oh, we blew the lead. Get a 7-point lead. Gone. They're up. We get a 5-point lead. Gone. They're up. We pulled it out at the end, but I'm like,
yeah.
We got to beat him one more time.
I didn't see anything. We didn't get home till super late. We did end up getting a prom dress. We had to run some errands, and I had the worst scooper at Chipotle ever. Actually, my daughter turned around and looked at me, and she went, "That was horrible."
I despise bad scoopers. The only out I'll give a bad scooper Chipotle when I look around is if I look around and I can tell obviously a district manager or someone from corporate's back there with you.
I didn't see that.
I get it, but if I go in there and it's a normal day and it's just all the teenagers and the people in their 20s with a lot of tattoos, I expect a good scoop. At least a fair scoop.
Yeah. You want to almost look at him and be like, if you were making your own bowl for lunch,
is that sufficient?
Is this what you would do?
Would you put 3 chunks of steak in that burrito if that was yours?
Which, by the way, I tried their steak for the very first time ever on a salad last night. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Now I want Chipotle.
It was really good.
Yeah, no. The worst thing they do is when you ever watch them cup the spoon to make sure nothing extra gets in the spoon.
Oh yeah, it would be a shame if that extra little
like,
crumble.
Oh, you're an a-hole. I'm like, you're an a-hole. You're really gonna cup the spoon right
I should have known. I was on my phone, like texting, and I should have been paying more attention to what she was doing.
Someone said, I mean, think about the amount of food they just throw away. Why not give a good scoop?
Right.
I'll take a fair scoop. I don't need you to get a shovel. I would like that, but I don't need you to.
Not only that, I got a salad, so you really can't give. I literally took lettuce, no rice, no beans. I took lettuce.
Yeah, no.
You can't give me a decent size amount of protein.
I'll give you a hot take right now. Your Chipotle is only as good as your scooper.
Amen.
It's a hot take, but I'm going to stick with it.
That is, it's a good one.
And you remember the ones that give you a good scoop, and you care about them.
And you appreciate them. There's one here at the Alliance, builds a fantastic bowl. Even if you do a salad, they give you lots of lettuce, lots of meat, lots of cheese. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on that vinaigrette at Chipotle, though. It's so good.
Chipotle scoopers, just be fair.
Yeah.
That's all we're
You make or break our day.
You really do. Because you're not the cheapest.
You're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not Five Guys expensive, but you're not the cheapest.
No, you're not. That's true.
Five Guys. I'll have a burger and fries. $50. I'm like, but we put extra fries in your bag.
We took the kids there once, and I thought Tony was going to have a stroke.
Might as well go to a nice steakhouse.
That's what he said. He goes, we could have gone over there to like Outback and probably paid similar.
Might as well go to a real nice Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Believe me, I love their food.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, it's delicious.
I've gone there with me, Jamie, the not daughter, gotten us all burgers, fries, drinks. I'm like, what do you mean $70?
Yeah, I want to say for the 4 of us, it was like $80. And Tony was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kidding? He's like, enjoy it, kids. Like,
McDonald's,
we're not coming back for a while.
McDonald's is across the street. See? Could have got you that for 10.
Right.
I know. Salient Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal. It's Q. So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like her sister just does her own thing. She's just like, I'm good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
You know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I taught him high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't. He goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves the clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. Like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high-fiving and clapping, I think.
They're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade and then freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
The hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers?
That's why
I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cavs beat the Magic last night 104-103 to take a 3-2 lead in their best-of-7 series in the NBA playoffs. Game 6 is back in Orlando on Friday night. Other NBA playoff games last night. The Sixers beat the Knicks. Knicks still up 3-2 in that series. And the Bucks beat the Pacers. The Pacers still up 3-2 in that series. Baseball last night, the Guardians lost to the Astros 10-9. They're now 19-10 on the season. They play the Astros again tonight at 8:10 p.m. Tristan McKenzie will be on the mound for Cleveland. The Akron Rubber Ducks beat Richmond last night 3-0. They're now 14-8 on the season. They'll play Richmond again tonight at Canal Park, 6:35 is first pitch. And finally, NHL playoffs last night. Toronto beat Boston. Boston still leads that series 3-2. Carolina beat the Islanders. Carolina wins that series 4-1. Colorado beat Winnipeg. Colorado wins that series 4-1. And Nashville beat Vancouver, but Vancouver's still up 3-2 in that series. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92.
Okay. Why?
Like a girl can be hot, but you could not be into her. That
That's
goes
true.
back to a little bit of what Jake and I said. Like, yeah, a girl can be sexy as hell, but you don't want to date her. You're not into her. Cute. I'm probably going to be a smitten kitten if a girl's cute. Who doesn't want to be a smitten kitten? I know I do. So it's interesting. Let me see. Another text came in. Cute is a hot girl who doesn't have to overdo it. Oh, how about that one? Cute is a hot girl who doesn't have to overdo it. To me, saying cute text is a nonchalant way of saying you're hot without saying it.
Okay. So implications are there.
I feel text message like hot could be considered just out of your league. I see where I kind of see where you're coming from on that, but I coming up very shortly, we're going to have a cue to call for the Cedar Point passes that we are giving away tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. This is your final day to become a finalist with us, with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Orion at night. So be listening. Cue to call this hour, cue to call 9 o'clock hour. If you have a chance to become a finalist. If you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and X, just go over, click the like on the live video feed of the show, and put the roller coaster emoji in the comments section. If you do both those things, you will have a chance to be selected at the end of the show and made a finalist. We have that coming up for you here. So be listening. Like I said, cue to call this hour, coming up real soon. Someone said restaurants have specifications that corporate office make them follow about serving size and portion. Like I said, if I see someone from corporate or a manager back there with them watching over there, you could tell what they look like.
Yeah, but I'm not certain that they always meet what that specification is. Why are we just assuming that they're over-serving and not under-serving?
Yeah. What about when they underscoop?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
why does it always assume they're over?
Well, and not only that, like, I think that's what the whole point is like, it's inconsistent everywhere you go. You could walk into a Chipotle and get a wonderful bowl. You feel like it's full enough. There are times, though, where I have to think, like last night when I looked at it, I'm like, this is sad. For what they charge, I can't believe that was the standard serving.
Yeah, no, listen.
Like, I got my daughter a supplemental bag of chips because I was worried she wasn't going to be full, and she is a tiny child who doesn't eat much. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, it's sad. It's very sad. Speaking of skimpy food, someone went to a sandwich store last night for supper. They skimped on everything. When she weighed out the chicken breast, she was even taking wee little pieces off.
Oh my gosh.
To get it close to whatever. See, that's a
maybe
bridge too
maybe
far.
she was new and was afraid she'd really get in trouble if she left that extra 0.0006 ounce.
Picking off pieces of chicken, removing it from the. What are you gonna put it back in with the rest of it?
Oh, they wear gloves.
Yeah. I was like, WTF, I'm already paying $11 for the sandwich. Give me the damn meat.
It's true.
And then whenever the kid was doing the vegetables, I got spinach on mine, and I swear I think he only put like maybe 8 spinach leaves on the sandwich, and my husband had got lettuce, and there was like very little lettuce. It was the worst experience I've ever had at this store. Oh, man.
Well, that's when I stand there. I'm like, more. Like, if I tell you I want extra black olives, I will stand there. I'll be like, more. By the way, did you know that Subway took away all of their, not all of, they left, I think, 5 or 6 original subs. They've completely changed their menu.
I really paid attention because I get the same sub when I go.
We get the same sub. We've gotten the same sub for 20 years, and it's gone. It's not on the menu. The spicy Italian.
I've heard of that.
It's gone. Like me, Tony, the kids, we all get the same thing.
Actually, all I ever get is the rotisserie chicken.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes I'll get the turkey because I really like their turkey.
Or I get the meatball.
My daughter's gotten that a couple times.
I do enjoy their meatballs.
Yeah.
Although, if you're asking me who's got the best meatball sub around, east of Chicago.
Agreed.
They boat it. So the sauce and meatballs don't come flying out.
They do, and their bread is so crunchy. Like on the it's all toasty, and the cheese is always stringy.
Love meatball subs, but if you're asking me, east of Chicago, best meatball sub. Make a trip to Salem. They have heavy scoopers. Is that what you're saying? Chipotle has good scoopers in Salem? I'll go. I could go that way home. I go through Beloit, Salem, hit 62.
Gosh, we're talking about food this early, and all I have is a bag of blueberries and a
I want
protein
Chipotle
shake.
right now as we speak at 7:41 in the morning.
I would eat that salad again that I had last night.
And I can't take it home because I'm on baby duty the second I get home, and he now wants anything that Dad has.
Oh, naturally.
I don't know how to feed him a burrito.
Well, could you take a fork and just give him a couple pieces of rice?
I don't want to give him any of my burrito.
Oh, I see.
Like, you haven't earned this. Get a job, all right? God,
you haven't earned Chipotle dollars.
You're one. Relax, all right?
Simmer down.
Have a veggie stick. I feel like Chipotle scoops less when you order ahead. It's always skimpy when we order ahead. Well, yeah, because they're just going to, yeah.
We walked in and ordered. I mean, we were right there. Like I said, I shouldn't have been distracted because I gave her the order. And as she was filling it, like I was checking emails and I responded to a text message. So I should have been looking up because I I have in the past been like, "Can I have a little more?"
See, I don't because I'm a sissy. And then Jamie goes, "Why don't you just say?" She goes, "I would just tell him."
Well, the only time that I'll really do that is if I get a vegetarian bowl. I'm not getting any protein. I know that lettuce isn't going to break the bank. You can give me more lettuce or you can give me more grilled vegetables. You know what I mean? Like, really, that corn salsa? I know how much a can of corn costs.
Corn salsa.
So that's the only time I'll be like I literally won't be eating anything if I'm getting a veggie bowl and you don't give me a decent scoop, like I'm literally eating nothing and paying $12 for it.
The only thing I don't like about them sometimes is the people, not the place. I love the food. I see the commercials all the time. They make it fresh every day. They say so.
What, Chipotle?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've said this before, I think for years. I feel like you're being snooty when you ask me what protein I want.
Oh, when they say it that way.
Like, you mean meat? Because I have chicken or steak. Please
but
don't say protein.
But it's not all meat. They say protein because they've got some stuff that's not
I don't
meat.
like it. I feel like you're talking down to me.
I think they have like that tofu something.
I feel like in some way you're trying to tell me you think you're better than me. What's your protein?
Well, it is. I mean, it's protein, but it's not meat. So they can't say meat.
I don't like it.
Because they have meatless options.
You know, I'm probably 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say steak or chicken. Or pork, whatever else you got.
Barbacoa.
But you don't have to say, what's your protein? I'm like, oh, get the hell out of here with that. I'll have steak, Harvard. Just put it on the damn burrito. All right? Makes me mad.
I dare you
like
to
when
say
they
that.
say protein?
No, that always bothered me too.
Does it really?
Really?
Yeah, for real.
Does it just throw you off?
Of all the things to like set you off, like
It throws me off.
Like the first time I was like, I didn't know how to answer.
Protein.
their food is
What are you
awesome.
talking about? I came here for chicken.
I don't want to pick on just Chipotle though. I think it depends on where you go. I mean, whether it's anywhere like that, whether it's Piata or Subway or anytime like you're standing there and someone's making your dish, you run the risk that they really just don't give a crap, and you're not going to get a good order.
What's your protein? For God's
They're
sake.
the only place that says that. But
What do you mean? Someone said, oh, the spicy Italian's still there. It's called the Hot Shot Italiano.
yeah, I read that.
Same thing.
It's not exactly the same though, because I was like, people on Reddit were like, I didn't ask the question. Somebody else already did. It's not like I was that impassioned about my sandwich, but I was upset. And so I was like, where did the spicy Italian go? And a thread came up on Reddit and they were like, order that. And then it told you like a couple tweaks to make it exactly the spicy Italian. So that's the closest we can get. But yes, I will be ordering that from now on because I'm heartbroken. I just used to be like 6-inch spicy. I knew my order.
6-inch spicy. All right. Coming up, the cue to call.
I have that every night.
Christ. But I'm the perv. 330-450-9292. You will need that number because that cue to call is coming up. I really want Chipotle right now. Could someone drop? They're not open.
I think they open at 10.
Damn it.
10 or 11.
Walk the moon. Shut up and dance. Q92. They had like a list of things you don't realize you do that annoy your neighbors. And I was going through a list. It's pretty standard. It's a lot of things that I think we've all experienced neighbors doing, or we've even maybe done ourselves.
Right, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mowing your lawn late at night or early in the morning. Letting your dogs go in the neighbor's yard and poop. And you know what I mean? Not taking care of that or not cleaning up the poop.
Yeah.
Things like letting your kids play in the street all day. Going overboard for holidays.
That's my yard. Mind your business.
Tree debris or grass debris, not, putting the grass clippings out in the street or letting your leaves go into your neighbor's yard or raking them into your neighbor's yard. Things like that.
Yeah.
Parking issues. People who park on the street and other people don't like it or not allowed to do it, but they do it anyway. Basic stuff. And it got me thinking, like, doesn't mean you don't like your neighbors.
Right.
But what is something your neighbor does that annoys you or you don't like, you wish they didn't do? Again, that's necessary. You might hate your neighbors. I get it. But you might not hate them at all. But they do this one thing. You're like, yeah, I really wish you guys didn't do that. Like mine is just because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I wish they wouldn't be outside when I pull in to talk to me.
That's funny.
When I pull in, I just want to go in my house.
Oh, I
and
know.
It has nothing to do. They're lovely. I have great neighbors on both sides.
I know that, but you're similar here. Like, don't talk to me. I just want to leave.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go. I want to get in I just pulled in. I just got home. I want to just, going to get the mail, and I said, like, oh, I'll pull in. They'll laugh because we'll pull in, and I'll go, oh, if one of them's outside, like,
are your windows ever down?
Here we go. No, I'm not like that rude. And I have great neighbors on both sides. Awesome. It has nothing to do with them as persons. It has to do with me being a weirdo and not wanting to associate with humans.
Yeah, I don't mind that. We have awesome neighbors on our one side. Like, we're very good friends with them. Our kids babysit, house sit. We just got done fish sitting yesterday for them. They're amazing. We could not ask for better neighbors.
You could.
Everybody else, like, they're fine. Like, we don't talk to all of our neighbors all of the time, but if we see them, it's like, hello,
Yeah.
There's one neighbor, though, in particular, and it's not even anything that they do that gets on my nerves. I'm perplexed by it. Both he and his wife have to pull into the garage backwards. They have
Does he have a truck?
to back in.
Dodge Ram.
Oh my God, I think he does.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It's a truck, but I don't know what make it is. I'm going to look today.
Either an F-150 or a Dodge Ram.
They are so nice, but I cannot figure.
They had like a little. Do women want? There's the cue to call you've been waiting for. Caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, you will be our latest finalist. You'll have a chance to win 2 season passes to Cedar Point, good all season long. It also includes Cedar Point Shores Water Park and Halloween weekends. Want to win them tomorrow? Become a finalist today. Caller 10, good luck. We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield.
Mm-hmm.
Married a Jackson girl.
Get out of town.
We were making small talk at the front desk, and he was saying, and I was like, "You got yourself a Jackson girl?"
Good
He's
for
like,
you.
You know about Jackson? I go, "Do I know about Jackson?" Got you a polar bear wife, huh?
Yeah,
Real nice girl, pretty. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, you're a doctor, so I mean,
Right. I mean, you kind of put that there.
this is Olga. No,
It increases your audience selection.
Yeah. The more higher on the tax bracket, the more likely you are to attract the opposite sex.
Yeah,
Either
probably.
way, like I said, I root for Jamie every day. I'm like 2 promotions, maybe 1 more promotion away from being a stay-at-home dad.
She better slow her roll.
I'm telling you, she just got this one. But
I know.
I'm like, come on. I will gladly take that damn kid to school every day. Gladly. It's a dream. Put on Sports Center and
I hear what you're saying.
Do laundry while I'm listening to sports talk. Mop the floors. It'll be Danny Tanner Central when you come to my house.
You know what? I hear what you're saying, and I think it's a wonderful dream. However, I will caution you because I have a friend whose husband did that and got very burnt out very quick. He was very
kids?
lonely. 3.
So we had to get 3 kids up every day, 3 kids to school.
Yes, and they did it on the heels of having their 3rd child. Like they had the other 2.
Oh my God! So we had a newborn.
Ish. When she went back to work, she took extra time off. So I think when she went back to work, the youngest was around 5 months.
You can't leave a 5-month-old. I can't leave a 7-month-old unattended forever.
Well, I understand that, but they're also not mobile either. So you can still do what you need to do and have them there in their bouncer or their swing or.
So close. It's crazy. He's so close.
Yeah.
I think he'll be crawling back.
Is he doing the rock? Where it's like, I want to go.
No, he scoots.
I want to go. I don't know how.
And he can turn himself around 360. Like he can totally turn himself around, but he still just can't. And I know when he figures it out, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, I won't be long.
He's just gone.
Yep.
And
usually once they become mobile, they don't want to be held very often.
Well, I like holding them, so you're tough luck. I like holding my kids.
I knew that. That's why I brought that up. I was just trying to prepare you for the fact that once they're mobile, they're like, let me down.
Love it, love it, love it. I did get yelled at a few times for being too loud during the Bears game last night.
Well, if he was asleep, everybody wanted to sleep.
At one point, she was like, do it again. It's like, watch it in the living room. It's like,
wow.
All right.
Q92.
A sunny, warm Wednesday with a high near 78 degrees. Perfect weather to get outside and mow that lawn. Overnight, clear and starry with lows in the middle 50s. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Devin,
Where are you calling from this morning?
Salem.
All right, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
Awesome.
Congratulations. You're now included and could just score yourself a pair of season passes to Cedar Point. We're calling the winner tomorrow. Yeah, it would be so amazing. And you know what? This includes the water park and Halloween weekends, which would be amazing.
It would be.
Awesome. Well, Devin, just tell everybody your favorite station that just made you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, congratulations, Devin from Minerva. You're now a finalist. Your next chance to become one is coming up in the 9 o'clock hour with the Q to call. Plus, anybody that goes over to the live video feed of the morning show, clicks the like button, and puts the roller coaster emoji in the comment section, you're eligible to be picked at the end of the show by Lauren randomly and made a finalist as well. Coming up next hour, we got a few things. It's a Your Call Wednesday. Let us know what songs you want to hear, playing some of your requests. We got Missy Elliott tickets to give away. Her concert with Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, and Ciara coming too. Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in August. We have those tickets to give away. And Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame joining us around 8:30. It's all coming up. Right now it's T.I. Rihanna, Live Your Life on Q. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room. I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
It just says if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Okay.
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
Yeah.
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be like, what's
Oh, come
wrong
on.
with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? I mean, no.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
son of a bitch. Don't do
right.
that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
physically wake me.
don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you're afraid to wake your parents. 'Cause I remember when I
You
would
don't want
try
to get
to
in
stay
trouble.
when I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming,
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. I'm scared, but he's gonna be mad when I wake him up. Someone texted in my ex. That's not a demon.
I have one too on Facebook. Amy said her ex-husband.
Saw demons?
No, I think
Oh, her ex-husband.
she saw him.
Text message. I used to wake up and see demons every day. That divorce was the best thing I ever bought. See, I think we're having fun. Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
What?
Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
how it came in. I don't know if that was a bad talk to text. Wook and tried to chew. I have sleep paralysis. It's so scary. You can hear everything. You can see things. Everything is going on around you, but you cannot move your body. You breathe deeply, and you're trying so hard to move, but you just can't. That's hell.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I feel so bad. Like I feel for you. That would be absolutely terrifying.
Me, yes. But if we had like mortars, boom.
So now we're talking about destroying land and country to kill mammoths?
You know what we do? We would use drones. Drones with missiles.
Drones would drop mortars.
Very precision bombing.
Oh, my God.
Everyone does it. We are all done
Amazon.
for. Amazon, you can get it, equip it, you're good to go. Same day delivery. Get out there, you just killed a mammoth.
Next day delivery.
So, if the mammoth return and a Gremlins-like event happens, and there's a bunch of mammoths, I'd like to think, as a world, with all the weaponry we have, that we could probably... Now, there would be casualties. You'd probably hear, my God, 12 were killed by a mammoth attack in the city. Yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying.
A 50 cal snipe to the dome would take down a mammoth. See? One sniper. One sniper.
Okay.
Put him on the top of a building. Boom.
Okay, so now we're putting weapons in people's hands, just sniping mammoths.
Well, you call in the professionals.
This is going to be anarchy. This was a terrible idea, and you took us here.
Call in the ATF, or you know what I mean? The FDA, the FCC.
FDA?
That's
the Food and Drug Administration.
The OPP. You pull them all in.
The OPP.
You guys are my favorite. Never fail to make me laugh. I look forward to listening to you on my way to work.
Oh, thank you.
What is in her coffee?
We are just big idiots. No,
Mammoth.
what? I'm drinking LaCroix now. I'm off the coffee.
Christian's mortar noise sent me. I don't even remember what I did.
I don't either.
Seriously, I don't even know I made a noise.
I think it was like, I don't know.
Could we survive a mammoth attack? There's something to think about as you go about your day at work and school today. It's Miley Cyrus. Today's in music. It is Q92. Christian here with you, Lauren here with you, Jake here with you, hanging out on your Wednesday morning, halfway through the work week, everybody. How about that? Glad you guys are with us on the radio. Glad you guys are streaming us at Q92radio.com, and glad you guys are watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you so much. Anyway, you're checking out the morning show. We appreciate you. Coming up this hour, Your Call Wednesday now in the 8 o'clock hour. Song you guys want to hear, you let me know. We'll get it on for you. We will play it for you. Also, 8:30, Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame will be joining us. And we got tickets to see. This would be a fun show, especially if you enjoyed the 90s, early 2000s with hip-hop and R&B and stuff like that. Missy Elliott, Timbaland, Busta Rhymes, Ciara. Ya, 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 ya. Who remembers that one?
Not sung like that. That doesn't ring a bell.
That's exactly how it went. Woo-ha! Got you all in check. You don't remember that?
No.
Oh, I'm sure, Jake, you remember that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you do. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get everybody ready. I'm going to play the damn thing because it is a Your Call Wednesday. I do see some song requests coming in on the text line. We will get to some of those. You can call in a request as well on this beautiful. Just went outside to get some fresh air.
Did you really?
Yeah. And you almost tackled me in the hallway. Yeah.
I really did almost take him out.
I went outside and I was like, to get a quick little, the smell of summer. It's got that smell.
Yeah.
Even though it's still a little cool right now, it's got that smell that says I'm going to be 80 degrees today. And the sun's shining.
I can't wait. We played pickleball the other night when it was 80 degrees. I hope we get to do it again tonight.
Great Busta impersonation. Loved it, just like the song. See?
Okay, so
ya,
see?
ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. You don't remember that at all.
No, maybe if I don't know.
Maybe this will refresh your memory. It's Q92.
Ya, ya, ya.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's all kinds. Like we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. Ooh. It is fantastic. And the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
You know, a lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to war movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
Yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
She
claims that I'm deaf and take the TV too high.
Yeah.
And when you hear explosions and you hear guns, and
yeah,
I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
crank it.
Like, let's go, World War II, Doc. Yep. Night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like,
that's your white noise.
My white noise is war, apparently.
Yeah.
I know. Do you use anything now or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it?
Yeah, it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just silence?
Just silence.
Lights out?
Lights out, night.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like literally lights out, no TV, no.
Well, I'll watch my phone. I'll watch YouTube videos or TV on my phone for a little bit. Then I'll go to bed. But I don't keep anything on.
Ooh.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Ooh.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. Wow. I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me, puts me right to sleep.
That's
War
the
movies,
thing.
horror movies, sound machines, nothing.
Cops. I'm telling you.
And nothing.
I'll be dozing off and I'll hear the, what you gone? What you gone? Like, yep, let it roll.
I don't know if I could fall asleep to nothing.
Me either.
To dead silence, dead darkness. I don't know if I could.
Well, Tony likes to read, and I like to keep the TV on. So it's a constant battle. Like weekends, he's cool with me leaving the TV on. During the week, not so much. So then last night I was trying to watch the end of a Dance Moms episode, and he's like, I'm really getting tired of hearing these Dance Moms. Like, can we please turn
Isn't that where
the
Honey
TV
Boo
up?
Boo came from?
Not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah, she was the dancer.
Not Boo Boo.
What was Honey?
JoJo.
She was a child. pageant girl.
Yes.
All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy, King. But he, we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! And of course, supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
It probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different,
a little.
but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs.
Q92.
A sunny, warm Wednesday with a high near 78 degrees. Perfect weather to get outside and mow that lawn. Overnight, clear and starry with lows in the middle 50s. I am RJ Weather from News 5.
.821, today's hit music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out on your Wednesday morning. Hope you guys are having a good one out there. Going to be a beautiful day. Missy Elliott, Timberland, Busta Rhymes, Ciara tickets to give away this hour. Rich DeRocher coming up here in about 10 minutes. He'll be talking with us. And, of course, Your Call Wednesday. Already some good requests you guys have coming in. I like it. I like what I'm seeing from you guys this morning. So, hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Jake, how are you today? I haven't asked you yet because you don't talk.
I'm good.
Are you good? You had a good night's sleep last night?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
I think so.
Did you go to bed at a reasonable time?
I think so. Yeah, I did good. I got home yesterday. My brother's home from school, so we took care of a lot of business things yesterday, and then we went to bed. So
it was a corporate day.
Yeah,
it was very corporate.
All right. I like corporate days. That's good. So you feel good about what you guys did yesterday?
Yeah.
The J brothers getting down dirty business.
Ooh, man, oh man, it's gonna be a busy summer for you.
Yeah, it really is.
That's good. That's really good for business.
It is.
So does he like go back to college and he's like, yeah, so by the way, I have a side hustle at home. Like my brother managed the bit, like you manage it while he's gone, right?
He does all the bookings still. Like
look at him.
He does all that. So I just do the rentals.
Okay, gotcha.
So I do the heavy lifting and he does the phone calls and
the logistical.
Yeah.
Front office stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got that stuff taken care of.
Have you ever met his brother?
I have not. I've never met him or I've never been anywhere he was either.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't come. I haven't seen it. Does he come around a lot?
Well, probably not you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not me. I've worked with Jake and Jared more. That's all.
Well, it'd be nice to meet him one day.
They're
Maybe at our LARPing event.
Yeah, I bet you he would come to that.
I don't know.
You don't think?
No.
No, that's true. He went to Jackson. He played volleyball. He's probably not into LARPing.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Viking Festival's coming up at some point. We got to get someone on the show for that Viking Festival.
I know. Like, guys, if you're listening right now and you're involved in that, we want to be a part of it. Reach out to us.
And if nothing else, I want someone in charge of it to talk to.
Yeah, bring you on the show. Let's do an interview. Let's talk about it.
I mean, let me see here.
Preferably, you need to have a sense of humor about it. We're not making fun at all.
It's going to be in Cortland, Ohio.
We're going to laugh. I'm sorry.
June 21st at 4 p.m. and June 23rd. So it's like a 3-day thing.
I'm not here. Dang it.
By the way, I'm on their Facebook thing of their event right now of Ohio Viking Festival 2024. You know how many people have clicked interested in? 20.6K.
Oh, I believe it. Because if you're not going to be in it, you at least want to go watch it.
Will there be LARPing there?
It'd be cool. Just saying.
Will they have a bunch of Vikings LARPing? That's all I want to know. We'll get somebody on.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Oh, man, we will definitely get that on. Another text request, 825. Someone wanted to hear some old school Eminem Stand.
Oh, this is good.
With, of course, who sang on that song? What was her name?
Oh, why do you do this to me? Hold on.
Teeth gone cold, I wonder why. Why
do you sing like that? You throw me completely off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't believe me with the Busta Rhymes, and I was right.
You were absolutely right. You know way more about music than I do.
It's Dido.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dido was the one.
That was a weird mashup.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't have that my bingo card that year.
No.
I didn't know who Dido was before this song came out.
Oh, really? And I want to thank you.
Was that before it, Stan, or after?
I don't know. Probably before, because how would Eminem have known who Dido was if it wasn't for that song?
I'm going to use that hook of your song. And she's like, okay, it'll help me out. I think she did some other songs with them, too.
Can you imagine Eminem sitting there listening to her like, for the best days of... And he's like, I got to have her.
He used Dido, and
I want her on Stan.
He also used the singer Skylar Grey a couple times in some of his songs.
All right.
Skylar Grey was also a singer.
And Rihanna.
Did a couple. I would say they're pretty big hits with Rihanna. Love the Way You Lie and Monster.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hell of a duo.
I still like that, though, both those songs.
Hell of a duo. Eminem, Stan. Sports coming up next, Q92. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are we calling from this morning?
I am currently driving to training, but I am in Chippewa.
That's all coming up. Also coming up later, I have an update for you, Jake, on how you can be in the new Superman movie.
Okay.
So we'll get to that later on as well. Put this on our website as well. Our goal is to have Jake in the new Superman movie.
Oh, it's our goal?
It should be one of them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine with that.
To get him to be in that movie as an extra.
Yeah.
And find out if he makes the cut. Have people go to see. When you think about it, let's... Oh, crack, I know. Let's... I got like 3 minutes. Somebody keep me on.
Well, you're stalling, so let's go.
I know. So let's say he gets in.
Mhm.
Let's say he's in the movie.
Yeah.
We could do like a red carpet event.
Oh,
somewhere
my
here.
God. You're right.
And, like have Jake show up on a red
Take his picture.
interview him.
Backdrop behind
You know,
it.
do like a behind the scenes of what it was like for him to be
Yeah.
an extra in a movie and make him the star and have listeners come out and watch the movie.
I bet you.
Not to see Superman.
No.
But to see where Jake is
Right.
in the movie.
I think.
Now, we would lose him maybe for a day, maybe 2 in July. So you know.
Why?
That's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will work harder just to make sure that your dreams come true. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
Can
Yeah,
you
you're welcome.
imagine like you like in a nice suit doing star walking a red carpet in like
Woo!
one of the movie theaters in Belgium?
Oh, yeah.
And people just applauding you as you come in?
That would be very weird.
It would. But it'd be fun.
I
It would
bet
be.
you, if we were really nice to Jake, you would even sign some autographs.
We could do
Yeah.
an autograph. We'll get posters made.
Oh, geez. for the half a second that I may be on camera.
Yes, we will make this so big.
Wait, where is this budget from?
For a poster?
For the whole red carpet event that you speak of.
Well, we just got to buy a red carpet and have a movie theater want to let us host it there. Give away some tickets to our list.
Actually, I could probably get a movie theater to let us.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know
you're
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
I think who wouldn't want to have a movie star extra at their theater? Hi, we've got one of the stars of the new Superman movie here in Belden. You're not going to
Can
come?
you imagine the manager like?
I right yourself. I don't know what else I'm going to do, everybody. I think I planned it perfectly. We have a huge red carpet night for Jake if he gets in the movie.
I'm okay with the red carpet night. I can't go to the manager and be like, listen, one of the stars of the film.
It's not a lie.
Okay, but
We
stars
have
of the
one.
film.
We have one of the. All right. We have one of the actors
There you go.
from the movie that's going to appear at your theater.
I can get on board with that.
I mean, we can prove it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. Jake, actually, it's kind of well.
Oh, it pays?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
I thought it was like a volunteer thing.
Yeah, they usually
No!
pay extras.
No.
I think they have to because of like the whole SAG after. thing.
We may have to work on it.
Okay.
We'll get into it. I've got the info here from my Angela Bow casting. I've got all the info. We'll get into it. I think
Look at that.
we can get you in this movie.
Suzanne said, if you make the poster, Christian, I'll buy it.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not saying we print 1 million. But like the first thing, let's say we do it night where you can come watch the film with us and see Jake in his debut role. Okay? The first 92 people that show up get a signed poster from Jake.
Okay.
How many people were you in this theater?
I saw his face. He was like, wait, what?
Listen, I'm sorry, I dream big. When I don't dream a lot, but when I dream big. Make this can happen.
All right.
We need to
I'm in.
make this happen. We need to believe in this happening. Got the info. We'll go over the info coming up. It's
Okay. Why?
like a girl can be hot, but you could not be into her. That
That's
goes
true.
back to a little bit of what Jake and I said. Like, yeah, a girl can be sexy as hell, but you don't want to date her. You're not into her. Cute. I'm probably going to be a smitten kitten if a girl's cute. Who doesn't want to be a smitten kitten? I know I do. So it's interesting. Let me see. Another text came in. Cute is a hot girl who doesn't have to overdo it. Oh, how about that one? Cute is a hot girl who doesn't have to overdo it. To me, saying cute text is a nonchalant way of saying you're hot without saying it.
Okay. So implications are there.
I feel text message like hot can be considered just out of your league. I see where I kind of see where you're coming from on that, but I don't know. I personally, I just don't see cute as not a good thing. I
don't think that it's anything bad. I'm saying, what would a girl rather hear? That she's cute or that she's hot?
I don't know, because then if we say you're hot, aren't you like, oh, just want to sleep with me? Well, not just.
Well, okay. The spouses still say it to the other person. Would you rather? Do you think the fiance would rather you be like, you're so cute or you're so hot? What do you think she'd rather hear?
To be honest, out of the probably beautiful would probably be more so.
But I didn't give you that as an option.
I know.
So that's cool and all, but
question. 8:35 right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92 still to come this hour. Listen for that cue to call. You can you can win tickets to see Missy Elliott with Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, Ciara at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Wednesday, August 14th. Also, next hour, getting the morning show's final two finalists for a chance to win those Cedar Point season passes. We give that away tomorrow morning. If you are a finalist, make sure you're by your phone around 8 o'clock. That's when we're going to call the winner. So all that coming up on the show here this morning. Plus, we'll get back to more of your requests on a Your Call Wednesday. But right now, it is Wednesday. That means in the 8 o'clock hour, we're talking to Rich DeRoche from the Pro Football Hall of Fame like we do every week. Rich, how are we doing this morning? It's beautiful out there.
It is beautiful out there. It's beautiful in here, too, Christian. Just looking at you, just...
Oh. No, I get it.
You're having a good hair day.
Believe me, I'm breathless.
most people are. It's holding in vomit, but I appreciate that. So, no, Rich, always a pleasure chatting with you. You excited for the Caleb Williams era that's officially underway for us Bears fans?
No, because I think they took the wrong quarterback, but I'm very excited for the wide receiver they drafted at number 9. So
that was good. Did you want Daniels?
Yes, I did.
Did you want Daniels?
Yes,
well, as usual, us Bears fans have to now sit back and watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time we got the wrong quarterback.
Watch the second pick in the draft outshine the first pick.
Yeah. There's a team that'll do it. It's
the Bears.
It's definitely the Chicago Bears. But busy week as always for you guys at the Hall of Fame. Always things going on. So let's get into it.
Hey, and not everything is about people who are 6 foot 5 inches tall and 275 pounds. We're going to have a lot of 3.5 foot to 4.5 foot, 60 to 90 pound, 100-pound kids running around here for the next couple of weeks. It's time for our annual Get Fit program, and this program I think every year since I've been here, not that I've had anything to do with it. I'm just riding the wave that our youth and education team is really the reason that we have exceeded enrollment every year since I've been here for Get Fit, and this year we might hit 8,000 kids that come through over the next 2 weeks. They'll be outside at Benson Stadium, doing football types of drills and physical fitness. Little character development messages in there about perseverance and trying hard and getting up when you fall and all of those kinds of things. So again, how we use football and some of the terminology and some of the values behind the game of football to promote sportsmanship and camaraderie, teamwork, and mix in a little fitness for kids too. The NFL is big on that. The Play 60 initiative, it was something that's launched a few years ago. Like, let's get these kids off the couch or away from a screen for a little while and outside and doing something.
I love that. I think more parents should do that for their kids. Make sure they get outside and do things like that. So, and you're right. What the NFL's done has been amazing. But that's awesome to hear that the numbers are so big. But I mean, it's pretty cool to do it with the Pro Football Hall of Fame too.
It is. And Rich, this is with working with a lot of the area schools and stuff, correct? Too to bring
Absolutely.
them.
Right.
So my kids have actually participated in this several times throughout the years. Because I knew North Canton City Schools would bring their students over. And let me tell you, Christian, this is like a high point for them. So we're getting towards the end of the school year. And I love this so much because we used to take field trips over to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I love that this is outside. It's active. It's getting them on the grounds right here in their own backyard. And this is like a little mini field day for them. And they get to learn so much from the program. I think it's amazing. And 8,000 kids, my God. Chances are people listeners right now, parents, if you've got kids in elementary school, this might be a program that they're going to be participating in here in the next couple of weeks.
Right. And if not, if you're hearing this, we hope maybe somebody hearing this whose kids or schools aren't involved, say, hey, why not? It's very inexpensive. We have a very modest application fee that the school pays, and they can bring a handful of kids or 25, 30 kids over. And like I said, the numbers just grow and grow and grow. And we've had to go out and actually ask our friends at the Cleveland Browns if we could borrow a little bit of gear from them, some of the, the step over padding that they use to teach the high stepping and the cone. There'll be cone drills and passing drills and running and catching and all kinds of fun things.
Yeah, no, that's going to be fun for sure to see all those kids over there on campus. It's awesome.
It'll be a lot of fun. Lauren talked about this. We were talking about this off air. Lauren brought this up too. You guys, the top photos of 2023 are revealed. And I was scrolling when she mentioned it, I went to your website to look at them. Man, there's just some, honest to God, it's art, some of these photos that these photographers get during the NFL season. They are just amazing to see.
Yeah, and I posted. I don't post a lot on social media anymore, but I did a post last night. The Hall had posted, here's the winning photo, and I reposted that with a little note for myself that I got to actually facilitate the judging. I'm not a judge. The Hall isn't a judge. We have some volunteer professional photographers who do the judging for us. They had 1,200 images to pick from. So it took the better part of a full day to go through them all and critique them all. But for me to sit back and, oh, that's a really good picture. And the judges are like, no, I'm like, wait a minute. What's wrong with that picture? And they're like, well, and so they're picking and you have to really pick them apart when you have 1,200 and you're going to pick the two best out of, one in an action category, one in a features category. You're going to pick the two best photos out of 1,200 submissions that were roughly split evenly between action and feature. And so they're passing by all these amazing pictures of action in particular. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? Thinking to myself, I said it out loud a couple of times. Well, what was wrong with that? Wait a minute. Why didn't you like that one? That was one of the ones that I thought might have a chance. And they tell me, well, it was, it should have been cropped this way, or something in the background's distress. And so they're just really picking these things apart. So, I think when people see the winning action photo, they might be like, it's a play. It's not the most, it's not the most dynamic play of all time. But to hear the judges say, this is what's right about this picture. The light is perfect. The focus is perfect. The framing is perfect. The crop is perfect. The instant that the image was snapped with the ball on the guy's fingertip, there's literally a millisecond where all of that stuff could have come together, and the photographer captured it. Also, he wins, and his name is Adam Hunger, and he's a photographer for the Associated Press. And here's the funny thing: we allow photographers to submit up to 12 images. He submitted one. He wasn't even going to enter it all, and he just said, I kind of like this picture, and he threw it in there. So he submitted one picture, and sure enough, he wins the grand prize.
All the shot, with one.
Yeah. No, he knew. He knew this was gold. Anyways, I just showed it to Greg.
And I like the honorable mention one. Again, you can go to profootballhof.com and you can click on the article and see even the honorable mention ones, man. There's some really cool ones, but I keep going back to one Logan Bowles took it together as one with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Where the player is dapping the kid through the glass.
Yeah.
As he's walking by. I thought, oh, what a really cool picture that was. It's just they do a really good job of encapsulating everything the NFL is with these photos. There's some amazing photographers out there.
It is one of the fun things for me to be involved in because it's not really about it's not about the game and it's not about statistics. But here's another element of the sport and another group of people who make their livelihood around it. The photographers who capture these images and share these images, with readers and viewers and people who are, consuming the game in a different way. And it is an art form, it's an art and a skill together. And we're excited to showcase it. So those images will be on display here fairly soon. We're actually carving out a bigger portion of the museum to showcase more of this art because it's very popular. People come in and we'll have a mini art gallery like we used to a few years ago, but we put something else in that space and kind of by popular demand going to go back to showcasing more of these pictures.
I was also thinking too, today's the first day of May, Rich, before we let you go, and I was thinking May, June, July, Hall of Fame week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're well aware of that, though.
Oh, yeah.
There.
Well, speaking of the Bears, right? Literally, three calendar months from today, August 1st, we'll be kicking off the 105th season of the NFL. So, a lot of excitement around the Bears, a lot of excitement around the Texans. That should be a fantastic game. Don't know which of those rookies or second-year players that both teams are so high on will actually play, maybe more than, maybe some will play a series, probably not a whole lot more than that, but that's okay. And maybe I'll tell a story, maybe I'll tell the story in the next week or coming up in advance of the game on how my opinion of the Hall of Fame game changed when I talked to an elderly fan who was coming over to watch the game. So it really changed my opinion of what the game means.
Look forward to that story.
Teaser.
I love it. I love it. This guy gets radio. I love it.
He does.
Rich, always a pleasure. We appreciate you taking time to join us every week, and we look forward to talking to you next week.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Rich DeRocher, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Joins us every weekend. If you want to see those pictures, profootballhof.com. It is 8:40. This morning has flown by, has it not?
It really has. I'm okay with that, though, because then that just means we're closer to leaving and enjoying the gorgeous day that it says ahead of us.
Very true. You know what, you listeners, you guys have been so awesome.
Aw, that was nice, Bigglesworth.
We're going to give you a pair of tickets right now to see Missy Elliott with her tour with Ciara, Busta Rhymes, and Timbaland. It's coming to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on Wednesday, August 14th. And caller number 10 to this radio station is going to win a pair of tickets. We're giving them away right meow. Give us a call. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Hey, good luck.
Attention.
What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
Not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, just, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. The older you get. Yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go, dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh.
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
So when I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow! Right.
But don't think like, oh my God, I bought a bunch of cards. I'm rich, because I did that in the 90s, and I have nothing to show for it. Most young couples can't afford it right now after marriage. The big spending? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right.
It could be. That's fair.
I feel like y'all just read the description of my ex-husband to a T, someone says on the text line. I don't know. Listen, there's a reason I get up every morning and read Women's Day. Sometimes they got some good stuff. I actually think that's a pretty impressive list. And I think that's a pretty good list.
I think it is
of
pretty
things
good.
that probably divorced guys all have in common. I do. I think a lot of those things people probably, growing apart, doing boyish things with your money afterwards, in the end having some like appreciation and like missing that person, being shocked because again, men we can be dumb. I guarantee you there are so many guys that got their wife was like, I want a divorce, and they didn't see it coming at all.
I bet that's true probably too.
Oblivious.
Yeah, but us women can be horrible people too. I mean, I know women who have cheated and husband's oblivious and they go home and they're like, wow, we got to talk. And I'm sure it does blindside them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a horrible conversation to have.
But even if you've earned it, like if you haven't treated your wife or husband, can you imagine like the shock if you seriously were like oblivious to have your husband or wife just say, I want a divorce?
That would be so devastating.
And mean it. Like, and you truly were like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That'd be insane.
It would be bad.
That would be insane. Q92, hello, who is this?
Andrew.
Hey, Andrew, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm in Canton.
All right, Andrew, congratulations. You're caller 10, so you're the winner.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Andrew. You're headed to see Missy Elliott with special guest Tiara, Busta Rhymes, and Timberland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, August 14th. Andrew, tell everybody your favorite station that made you a winner.
Q92.
There you go, Andrew. Enjoy those concert tickets. That's going to be a good time.
Yeah, you're going to hear Busta do what?
Yeah. She didn't know was part of the song.
No, but can I tell you when we got to that song and you went off there, I couldn't stop laughing.
I'm telling you.
You were pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
I'm known for my Busta Rhymes impersonation.
Really?
I also do a good Shaggy. Coming up next hour, this is your final day. This is it. The last day to become a finalist to win these Cedar Point season passes. The ones that include the unlimited visits to Cedar Point Shores Water Park and their famous Halloween weekends. You get it all, people. This is the last day to become a finalist with all of us on the station. You got a queue to call next hour. And if you go over to the live video feed, click the like button and in the comments section, put the roller coaster emoji. I did see some of you just writing the word roller coaster.
It's fine. I'll allow it.
I guess we'll allow it. But go over there and do that because the end of the show, Lauren's going to randomly select someone who did that and make them a finalist as well. And again, you still have chances with Nicolina today, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. But this is the final day. So if you're like, I need to get on this contest, keep listening. Listen all day for that cue to call. Be caller 10, and maybe you'll get the phone call from us tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. A reminder, if you are a finalist, that's when we're calling the grand prize winner. And then we'll be kicking off a brand new contest tomorrow.
Yeah.
Gonna be a lot of fun, but this is it, Cedar Point fans. Next hour, 2 opportunities. Go give yourself a chance to become one now on the live video feed and listen for the cue to call in the 9 o'clock hour as well. It's all coming up. Speaking of Missy Elliott, it's Work It right here on Q92. I've been to weddings where I wasn't allowed to bring a date.
And that to me is wrong.
I didn't like that. I felt, to be honest, I love that I was there, but I was mad.
We had that happen last summer.
I wasn't mad. I just felt dumb. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I wasn't mad. I get it. You have rules. There's a budget. I just felt dumb.
My nephew is 25 years old and was invited to a wedding that we were all invited to as well. And he has a girlfriend. And they didn't just start dating.
Yeah.
And she was not included on the invitation. It was to the point where we had to speak up and be like, if you want him there, he's bringing her.
Yeah. Like I said, I understand you pay per plate. I understand there's a but. So I get. Again, I wasn't mad. I don't even remember.
Didn't plan for that.
I don't even remember whose wedding it was.
Don't be a rude dude. Plan for it and make sure that you can accommodate things.
What's funny though, if I'm remembering this right, I don't think I got that I didn't have a +1. I think I asked someone to go and I had a date and I had to call her back and be like, you can't come. It was probably me. I probably read it wrong.
Oh boy.
Because the thing didn't say.
Still embarrassing.
Plus guest.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that wedding I asked you to this weekend, don't worry about it.
Here's the other thing. It is that I wish people understood. It is not a privilege for me to come to your wedding. It's an honor for me to be there to support you. We recently had an experience where everybody was kind of treated like, you should want to be here. Are you kidding? You're lucky you were invited.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's not what this should be about. This should be about celebrating your love and your union and wanting those that love you there to support you.
Yeah. No, I get it. I see more text coming in. Still should watch Roadhouse. Someone wants to know. Hold on. Does Jake get scared of thunderstorms? Jake, your thoughts on thunderstorms?
I kind of like thunderstorms. I'll go out and watch them.
If you saw a funnel cloud, have you ever seen one?
Not really. Not up close.
I'm gonna not lie and say I've seen one. It didn't touch down, but I saw it at the rotation. I've never been more scared of my life.
I would sit there for a minute, but then I would go.
Okay.
And take shelter.
We all know I went from being absolutely petrified to just enamored now. Like I'm like Jake, I'd be outside.
Yeah.
Even with the sirens going off, trying to see something.
Now, to be fair, would I be just as scared now? I don't know, because I was younger. I was a teenager because it was. I remember my dad pointing it out. My dad's been gone 22 years. Yeah, 22 years.
My dad taught me a lot about how to like judge weather just by looking like what to look for. So I'm grateful he taught me that. So I kind of, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kind of expert, but there's things I can tell and look.
I get nervous when it gets still.
That is a sign.
Or like if the sky starts turning and it's not sunset, like different shades of orange and purple.
Saw Tom Brady's ex-wife got pulled over yesterday. Did you see those pictures?
No, I didn't.
She got a little. It's like she was crying.
What did she get pulled over for?
I
Speeding?
think a normal speeding down, anything crazy.
And she lost her mind? I mean, I probably
don't know,
would.
but
I'm going to be fair and say I'd probably cry too.
So, I don't. Have you? You've never cried at a traffic stop, have you?
I've never had a traffic stop
in your life. Wow, that's impressive. I went through a little phase in my 20s where I was caught speeding on 680 for all the Youngstown listeners. There's a spot on 680 where it goes from 65 to 50.
Yeah.
And the cops there, the Youngstown cops, almost more than the Stadies, they love that area. They sit there and patiently wait for anyone to go under 65.
Yeah.
I've been busted more than once when it goes from 65.
Well, it's probably a problem area. That's probably why they camp.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through quite a few. I always went with the pure politeness, sir, hoping that would always help. It never did. I got a nice compliment from a cop once, although he still gave me the ticket. I mean, he said
that was just a couple years ago, wasn't it? I think I remember this.
No, this was Youngstown days. I've been pulled over here a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Speeding over here, as a matter of fact, too. But speeding's been my number one.
Really? Because you drive really slow compared to me.
Yeah, well,
Jake.
Jamie's the same way. Jamie flies, digs in and out of traffic. I'm like, we're all gonna die. Yeah, I've been caught speeding. I think it's where I speed, not when.
Yeah.
I pick the wrong places.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the whole polite thing, and it never got me out of a ticket. I never got out of one. I got a warning from a wildlife guy a while back.
Actually, I take that back. I was pulled over once, but I was 17. And it was only because I went a little bit left of center, like later in the evening in Belden Village. And honestly, it was like not a big deal. I mean, it was that I went left of center. I was dumb. I didn't go that far left of center, but in that area, I think they were worried that maybe I was a drunk driver.
Fair enough.
But I was taking a friend home, and my purse fell off my seat. So I reached down to like grab it. And when I reached down, that's when I went left of center. So they pulled me over, and then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "Dropping a friend off." Like, I was terrified. And he's like, "Oh, what have you been doing tonight?" I'm like, "Watching Armageddon," because that's what we were doing.
Fair enough.
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Have you had anything to drink?" And I'm like, I think I was like, Fanta. Like, I was so naive. He's like, "Okay." And I think he could tell I was
Fanta.
terrified. And he's
Squirt.
like,
I was drinking Squirt.
he's like, "You keep blinking." And I'm like, "Well, to be fair, you have a flashlight in my face, and I fell asleep with my contacts in towards the end of the movie." Like, I was brutally honest with him. And he was like, "Okay." He's like, "What made you go left of center?" I'm like, "My purse fell off the seat. I was just picking it up, and I took my eyes off the road. I'm so sorry." And he let me go. He was like, "It's okay." He's like, "It's fine." He's like, "In this area, you know, there's a lot of bars. It's after 11:30. I'm like, "Okay, my curfew's midnight, and I'm about to get in trouble for that because I gotta go."
Thank you for the call, Mr.
Yeah,
Kim Bolton.
thank you. Good morning to you. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Good morning.
Yeah, I would be like, nope, not doing it.
Mm-mm.
I need some more context on this. I did indoor skydiving at Virginia Beach. I Fly.
Yeah.
Is the name of it. How the hell do you do indoor sky? That's not skydiving. That's just jumping.
No, they you are literally levitating in air. There's like an undercurrent or something like that keeps you elevated into the air.
Oh, are they like those fake wave machines for surfing, where you surf, but
kind of. Yeah, kind of.
I would do that because I know I'm not really falling from the sky.
Right.
It's just a bunch of air blowing me up. All right, I could try that. There you go. I could try that. Here on today's Hit Music Q92. What it is the Q92 Morning Show. And good morning to you on this Wednesday morning, already in the 9 o'clock hour. Let's go, everybody. On this beautiful, gorgeous, going to be summer-like day in Northeast Ohio. Always encourage you guys to enjoy these days because it's Ohio.
Savor them.
And we'll get days of clouds and gloomy, and this is not one of them. Hopefully you get out there and enjoy it today. I know we are planning on grilling chicken with mashed potatoes and corn on the cob tonight.
We are definitely going to be I'm going to make homemade Big Macs on the grill, like burgers, then do the Big Mac sauce, but then I'll have it I love Big Mac salads.
Yeah, you do. I like a Big Mac. I feel like it's shrunk over the years.
Everything has.
But I still love the taste of a Big Mac.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Out of all the burgers, and I've had them all, Big Mac is my favorite.
Oh, I love it. When I'm getting better, like after being sick, and you know how you get to that point where you're like, okay, I'm good. Now I'm starving. That's what I want. A Big Mac, a fry, and a Sprite from McDonald's.
What is, and if you want to go back to your, well, no, because we every once in a while, you still like to have a couple libations, if you will. But in your glory days of drinking, or now even, and it doesn't have to be McDonald's. It can be anything. What is your go-to hungover fast food meal? I know mine.
McDonald's cheeseburgers.
It is McDonald's for me as well. That's when I go quarter pounder. The quarter pounder, sometimes the double quarter pounder with fries, and I get a Sprite.
Yeah.
That's my, oh God, like head ringing. I need that something that has always been my go-to, the McDonald's quarter pounder. Most times I get a Big Mac, or I actually like just their double hamburger. But the quarter pounder with fries and a Sprite is my go-to, oh my God, I'm hungover meal.
My favorite meal, if I'm going to do like a value meal, is the 2 cheeseburger meal. Because if I'm hungover, I'll eat both of those cheeseburgers. You betcha.
So that is your hungover one, or your still, that's your two? Give me the 2 cheeseburgers.
If I've been sick, like had the stomach flu, and I finally have rebounded, and I need something with sustenance, and I'm craving something that's bad for me.
Yeah.
It's a Big Mac. I'm sorry. Everybody always poo-poos McDonald's, and we do not eat there very often. However, I will say I still enjoy McDonald's from time to time.
I'll tell you what. I got my son a Happy Meal this week. Was it Monday? Because I picked him up at my my mother's.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he didn't have really lunch. On the way home, I said, give me the 4-piece nugget Happy Meal.
Yeah.
And you know what? He was happy.
I bet.
He was happy.
We were as kids.
They have these little tiny fry sliver things. It's kind of cute. It's like only like this wide.
Yeah.
Dump it on there. He had his 4 nuggets. Kid sat there with me. Happy as a clam, eating his nuggets and fries.
Yeah.
So I love it. That's my favorite. That's yours. We both go McDonald's.
Yeah.
Now, Jake, I know you don't drink a lot, so I realize I might be throwing a dart that's going to land in the water. But you ever been drunk? And I'm not judging or anything like that.
Not really.
Okay.
A little bit. I've never been hungover, though.
Never been hungover?
Yeah.
All right. You really can't answer the question.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, to not experience that.
Right. It's awful.
I'm just curious, you guys, what's your go-to hungover fast food meal? Doesn't have to, it could be anywhere. It doesn't be McDonald's. Maybe you're a Taco Bell when you're hungover. Maybe you're a Burger King. Maybe you're a Wendy's. Maybe you're a Rally's.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a Long John Silver's.
How about Burger King? Are we just listing all the rest?
Yeah, I'm saying like it doesn't have to be. I'm just saying your go-to when you truly wake up the next day and you are hungover. You're like, I got to get this. What is it?
Something greasy.
That's give me that quarter pounder. Give me that quarter pounder. Give me that fried. Give me that large Sprite. And I'm probably going to feel a little better when I'm done.
Coke, but when my stomach's unsettled, hungover, or after being sick, it has to be Sprite. On a normal day, though, I would get, I used to love regular Coke, but I have switched the past few years to diet.
What is your hungover fast food meal? 330-450-9292 to call it in. You can text 330-269-9292. Q to call for Cedar Point. It's coming up later. Olivia Rodrigo, Obsessed on Q.
We lost power literally all of the time. Like one big gust, lights out. Like that's all it took. Yeah, done. We'd be done. We'd be sitting in the dark.
Jake, pretend you're the wind.
Oh, look, power went out. I don't know what.
That was performance art right there. That was Shakespearean. We should take that on the road.
What was that?
Yeah, Jake, you were just whispering. I said, be the wind. I have a secret.
But like when we moved, we switched power companies. We never lose power. Ever. I shouldn't say that. We lost it right before Christmas last year, and we were out almost all day.
When I lived in Alliance, I actually would lose my power a lot.
No, like legit. Like, how does this even happen? I want to see if you. Who did you have?
I'm not bashing them. My power. I had Ohio Edison.
Oh, see, we have Ohio Edison now. We used to have AP.
I have Ohio Edison now still.
Yeah.
My place now, knock on wood, God, don't jinx us. When a lot of places around us go out, power, we don't.
Ooh.
Knocking on wood for that.
You're on like a secret
I don't know,
grid.
but like we've been very lucky. Very lucky. My mom's goes out all the time.
Do you have well water?
No.
See, we do. So when we lose power, we don't have water at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because then the pump can't pump it up from the well.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't.
You see, Christian, what happens is. Oh, all right. Finally, I had the answer. Blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy.
Hold on. He's turning on.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Haley from Scio.
What is your go-to I'm hungover fast food?
Not fast food, but it's Waffle House or TJ's.
Oh,
listen
I can
now.
see that.
Waffle
Breakfast
House
food.
hungover?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what do you get?
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful. It's the orange juice and the waffles and
You know what?
the eggs.
That's actually a really good answer.
Yeah, it is.
See, you're like, my ass is going to Waffle House. I got to get rid of this.
Yeah,
hangover.
you got to go all out. Yeah,
All right.
I
you
love
have
Waffle
to.
House.
Thank you for
That's
the
good.
Thank you for
Yeah.
the call. Appreciate it. Waffle House is good.
It is.
Underrated.
Very underrated.
Someone text in. My go-to hungover is Swenson's the Galley Boy Burger.
Ooh, that
when
one's-
I'm hungover.
That's good. That would be good.
I like this one. Cheap red soda for the hangovers. Denny's Grand Slam when I'm ready to eat.
Okay.
Cheap red soda is your hangover.
So is that like strawberry Fanta or something like that?
Or Fago?
Or Fago? That's what I was thinking.
Something like that. The only thing I do before I go to bed when I know I'm drunk, I'll chug a Gatorade and I'll take 2 ibuprofen.
Yeah. Which is probably not good for your stomach or your
Probably
liver.
not. But give me those electrolytes, baby.
Right.
Give me those electrolytes. Let's see if we can head off a headache. Again, your go-to fast food when you are hungover. What is it? 330-450-9292. Or you can text it in 330-269-9292. Or put it in the comments of the live video feed. It's Q92. It's the conflict. It's like I say, everything of the kid screams emo, but not daughter swears up and down he is not emo.
Someone once told me if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, probably a duck.
And it loves this song. Probably. I'm telling you, I want to just, when he's over the house, just start randomly playing this on Alexa
And see what happens.
and just see if he like,
Yeah.
does his ears perk up? Does he look around the room? You know what I mean? Does he stop like mid-sentence? Like, babe, we should really looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I think I'll know. So I think that's what we got to just start playing this.
I was
piano.
going to say, I don't know what else has to happen for you to confirm this other than just leveling
Asking
with
the
them.
kid?
Right. Just point blank being like,
I don't know.
so are
Is
you
it-
emo? I mean, what's with all the black? Aren't you hot? Like all these.
Is it offensive to ask someone if they're emo?
No, just be like, I don't care. Little known fact, I am the father of emo. Like, you
Yeah,
are
like
one
you-
of my children if you are.
You might find him an ally more than an adversary if
Exactly.
you just talk. Like I made homemade chocolate chip cookies for my son's birthday party.
Mhm.
I offered him one. He said no.
Ooh.
Like, wow,
Yeah.
I made this from scratch.
Did you do that very thing to him? What you just said to me?
No, I just said, all right.
No, you should have. Make him feel bad. Make him
Well,
come out
and
of
I
his
thought
shell.
now, did he not want the cookie because he's emo?
What, do emo people not eat chocolate chip cookies?
No, because they make you happy. If you're emo, you don't want to be happy.
Ever?
Not a lot. Not unless you're at one of these conferences. Then you're happy.
They don't take cookie breaks.
How many times you see a group of emo kids sitting around on a park bench somewhere chomping on Chips Ahoy? You don't.
That doesn't mean it doesn't happen
You don't.
in private places.
They're eating beef jerky.
Why beef jerky?
No idea. Question for you guys. I actually stole this from a a girl I know that posted this on her social media yesterday,
Okay.
and she wanted people's opinion. I thought it's interesting. Uh, the the status is you all know it's okay to date multiple people when you're single, right? Like, right?
Okay.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You're single.
You are single. I
You-
mean, if
you
you're
can,
not,
you can go on multiple dates. You don't have to be like, well, I went on one date with this guy, so I can't see anyone else.
no,
I don't believe that.
no, I don't believe that either.
And people were arguing, saying, no, that's like, you're a jerk, you're a player. I'm like, I don't think so. If you're
No.
going on dates,
There's a
you're
difference.
single, you're going on dates.
I would hope that you would have that conversation if you decide to get into a committed relationship. At which point, then no, going out with someone else would probably be frowned upon, like cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you are just meeting new people and trying to figure out where you want to land or who you want to date, I think it's totally fine.
I don't have a problem with that. If you're single, you're going on dates. Like now, if I now from I look at it the other side. If I was a guy and I was like, oh, it's Susan, would you like to go on a date? She's like, yeah, just so you know, though, I'm dating other people. I'm single. I maybe contradictory. I would probably be like, she's going on dates all the time. Oh, I might not be as interested.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there and be like, can't believe her.
Mhm.
But I don't know that I'd be as interested.
Now,
That's hypocritical, but I that's if I asked her and we were just talking and she was like, just so you know, I'm seeing other people right now. I'm single, trying to, I don't know. That might be a little turnoff to me. And I know that's hypocritical. Because
well,
the statement by itself, if you're single, can you go on multiple dates? I'm like, hell yeah, you can. You're single. You're not in a relationship.
no, I think the younger you are, the harder it is because you get kind of selfish or like that's like you feel like it's a dig at you, like you're not interesting enough to be dated solo or
Maybe that's it. It's an ego hit. You take that as like a little ego hit, like,
Right.
oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I first met Tony, he was dating somebody else. And when I found that out, I was like, will you call me when that ends?
Yeah. I'll see you when you're not dating that person.
Right.
But dating and going on dates are two different things.
Mhm.
I feel like I've been seeing a guy for a while. Like, well, okay. I don't have a problem with that. You're single. Go on date. How are you supposed to find who
The
you want to
right
be
one.
with? Yeah.
Right. That's true.
You can't just sit at home and decide I'm going to date you starting now.
Yeah.
You might go on a date with someone you liked and find out they were awful. That sucks.
Yeah.
You go on a date and you're like, well, this is terrible. Thank God I'm at Papa Bear's.
For that good
For
cavatelli
the
and
cavatelli
meatballs.
and meatball, everything's going to be
Just
just
save
fine.
the evening.
Hey, this meatball almost makes your miserable personality worth hanging out with.
Right.
Style. Jake, your thought?
I agree with it. I've never done it. I've never went on more than one date with more than one girl
Jake's
in a given
not
time
a
period.
player. Yeah.
But I agree with it. Like
You're
if
a
it's not
nice-
serious, then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it bother you though if you
Yeah,
introduce? See,
it would a little
See,
bit.
and that's why you probably have never done it to anybody else either because you would hate it.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, and I realize that those two thoughts are hypocritical of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be if I asked a girl out and I guess I would appreciate that she told me that
Yeah.
because she's not hiding anything. But I think the male fragile ego in me
Mhm.
would be a turnoff.
Mhm.
And I hate that because I'm telling you I'm a hypocrite, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Music. It is Q92. A couple more text messages. My go-to for a hangover: pizza and Gatorade. That's what you're. Well, yeah. I can see it doing like a greasy pizza.
No, the red sauce, it's too much. It'll rev up on you and on an unsettled stomach. I couldn't do that. Some people can. My GI system can't handle that.
I need that greasy burger.
Yeah.
I need those French fries. I need that Sprite as well. A couple chili cheese dogs and cherry pop from the hot dog shop. Oh, that's definitely a Youngstown listener there. Texting that in at the old hot dog shop. God, I love that. To me, the best hot dogs ever.
You know, I don't like hot dogs enough to go to an actual like restaurant and be like, I want a hot dog. If I'm gonna have a hot dog, it's gonna be on my own grill.
I understand.
But I don't like conies and stuff like I'm just basic. So maybe that's why.
I like a hot dog at a ball game.
But yeah. The best hot dog to me, if you're gonna top it, is you get a Clausen or a Nathan's pickle, a fresh pickle spear, put it in the bun with the hot dog and ketchup, mustard, and onion. That's like mwah.
Do you know in a Chicago dog in Chicago, they don't put ketchup on them? And if you ask for ketchup, they look at you very strange.
Yeah, well, that's my husband. He makes fun because me and my sister use, me and my daughter use ketchup and mustard on our hot dogs. And he's like, that's so un-American. I'm like, what? It's ketchup.
Yeah, well, I got it. We were in Chicago last summer. I went up to a vendor to get a Chicago dog. And all I wanted on it was ketchup. And they're like, that's not a Chicago hot dog.
Yeah.
Like, still.
I also like Fritos on it, too. Crushed Fritos.
No.
Yeah.
No, the only thing I put on a hot dog is ketchup.
I'm down with that. I could eat it like that. Or I could eat it just plain. If it's a ballpark dog, like from the ballpark.
You can eat it plain.
I can eat it plain.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just bread. And Costco. Don't sleep on the Costco hot dog. Oh, my Lord.
Never had it? You know who
Christian.
You want me to age myself instantly? You want to know whose hot dogs I love? Hills.
Yeah, that's okay because I like Kmart subs.
Hills hot dogs were awesome. You ever hear of Hills, Jake?
No.
Good.
He wasn't even born yet when they closed.
No, he wasn't even a thought. Were his parents even dating when Hills was open?
Well, and up here, our Hills had previously been Gold Circle, which was awesome. And we had a movie theater in the same plaza, and we had Dairy Queen. So it was like the trifecta. You would go see a movie, pop over to Gold Circle or whatever, grab some Dairy Queen.
The Hills snack shop had like a whole thing.
Oh yeah,
it was like nachos, popcorn, hot dogs. Like there was a whole they had a couple people back there working.
Yeah.
When you went to Hills. Oh man. Next time you're hungover, according to the text line, try a root beer with ice and just sleep it off. A root beer. You believe that?
Interesting.
Huh.
I mean, I like root beer. So
it says, have you tried Heck Yeah Hot Dog in Youngstown? I've never heard of that.
Mm-mm.
Heck Yeah Hot Dog. I'm with Lauren on this. Do I enjoy a hot dog occasionally? I do. But do I ever be like, hey, guys, let's go out for hot dogs? That's very rare.
Yeah.
Very,
My
very
mom
rare.
would do it. She used to go to Rose in North Canton and get their hot dogs. She loves their hot dogs. Shout out to Rose. That's the greatest ice cream shop in North Canton.
Someone said Hills popcorn, hot nuts, and Coke slushies.
Oh, Coke slushies. I would still drink one of those today. Why? Can I ask why? Why, for all of us Diet Pop drinkers, why they can't have, you know how they have the Coke slushie? They have like the Fanta slushie. Why can't we have a Coke Zero slushie? Why?
I don't know. That's a great one.
We'd like our Coke Zeros frozen, please.
I remember the slushies. I remember Hills popcorn. I'm having trouble remembering hot nuts.
Yeah, no, I don't
remember Hills having hot nuts.
He just likes saying that. So
you like hot nuts, Jake?
Oh yeah. I like my nuts real hot.
Have you ever had boiled peanuts, by the way? Ugh.
Boiled nuts?
Boiled peanuts. They sell them alongside the road on the way down, like through the Carolinas.
No. Who's
they're so awful.
Boiled nuts.
They're
that sounds
so bad.
Sounds like prison food. We had that in the Depression. Okay, Christian. Hot dog shopper Buena Vista. You're talking chicken now.
Oh, you're going to pick chicken over a hot dog any day,
Buena
right?
Vista chicken is unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Look, you can't really touch that. So, man, Hills. Good times.
Those were the days.
I'm telling you, they were better days.
They were.
We had Hills, we had Children's Palace, Toys R Us,
Camelot
KB's
Music.
Toy Store,
Camelot Music.
What was the other one? Fire or FYE? No, FYE.
It still exists. We have an FYE.
Do we?
Yeah.
They sell music in it still?
Well, yeah, they records and
get the hell out.
But they sell all kinds of other like pop culture merch. 2.
Back
Actually, that's my kid's favorite store at the mall.
FYE.
That and box lunch.
I always enjoy going to Hot Topic, even though I wasn't emo.
Really?
Loved a good Hot Topic walk around.
Maybe that's why you like emo boyfriend.
It always smelled.
You've got a shred in there. You might not have worn the pants or walked the walk with the wallet chain, but
I've always been drawn to the emo and the Amish.
Yeah.
If you followed me on my journey in life.
No, I know this.
Back when I was younger, it was hair of the dog. Now I need a greasy burger at 54 and another beer to deal with a hangover. I know people that deal with hangovers by drinking more beer.
It is true. If you have a drink, I feel like it takes the edge off and like helps you get through it.
Pretty crazy, but I know some of you that do that. You're like, oh, I got to get rid of this hangover. Give me a beer. I'm like, isn't that how you got to where you're at?
It is, but it's the only thing that kind of neutralizes that. It helps let your body down easier, I feel like.
Guys, Spencer's is a must when you go to the mall. Spencer's was always good.
Yeah, but that one's like really awkward to go into. Like I'm always with the mall with my kids. I'm not doing Spencer's with my kids. That's awkward for them and for me.
Is that where people went to get their pierce things?
They used to.
Did you go to Spencer's to get your ears pierced or your belly button pierced?
No, Claire's.
Claire's is where you went.
Yeah.
To get the old ears
You
pierced.
can buy like the studs and everything though at Spencer's. I don't know if they actually do the piercings. I don't know.
I don't know. I never dealt with that, but I do remember Spencer's. All the malls, man. All the mall stores were great.
Well, and like now I know I have a lot of friends, which shout out to them because they've done some. I've had them do some work for me. But Couture Tattoo and Piercing on Whipple in Canton, they're fantastic for piercings of any kind. Like I know people who will take their 8-year-old child in there to get their ears pierced.
For their first tat.
Yeah.
I got you. Mall reminiscing. Gotta love it. Ariana Grande, We Cannot Be Friends. And coming up, Cedar Point finalists. That Q to Call is coming. Keep listening. It's Q92. Just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, woo! Everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair?
No.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like,
he has his own wings now, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it. They pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? His wings? Wings!
Oh my gosh.
They're called wings. He said wings. Hold on, I got maybe sound better if I turn it up without I don't probably get distorted, but wings.
It does sound like he's saying wings.
Wings. Wings.
So like how do you order that?
Oh god, I'll have 12 barbecue wings.
Right.
Wings. Wings.
Oh boy.
They're called wings. That's all. Nothing behind that. I just wanted to play it on the air. There's even the video of him holding it. They're called Woo Wings. Woo Wings. He's on the box. Like it's him on the box. It says Woo across the box.
Do it all together now. So you would be like, Woo Wings.
Woo Wings.
There you go.
Oh my god. Well done, Ric Flair. Well done indeed. Any of you guys ever stay at your one night stands? Because I wouldn't.
No, I'd be like, bye.
I never did. Not that I had a ton, but I mean, I was single for how long?
I know.
Why is it like it shocks? Why is that shocking?
I don't know. I'm gonna say something it's gonna sound really mean. I really don't mean it to.
Well, usually that's like no offense, but
I just feel like I would never see you having a one night stand because I think you're a really nice guy. And I'm not saying that you're not a nice person if you have one night stands.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that sometimes that's like a little bit jerky. Like we use each other by, like on both sides of the fence, male and female.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just think you're too nice to have that.
I guess not with like a stranger, I guess. So maybe I didn't. It was people I knew, and we decided mutually, like,
okay,
hey.
That is different. I just mean like meeting someone, using them for that, and walking away. To me, I could never see you doing that.
No, I had a couple mutual, let's use each other.
Okay.
Until one of us
met somebody and had to discontinue usage.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah.
Okay, but that's fine. See, to me, that's not a one night stand. That's hooking up.
That's fair. That's fair.
Friends with benefits.
I accept that.
Okay.
I accept that. Yeah, that's probably what I did more. I was not a seductress out at the...
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying, though? Like, it's kind
I feel
of...
like that's better. If you could get someone to agree to that.
I agree, but I'm talking true one night stands is like a little...
I guess I didn't. I know you didn't.
No, I didn't.
But no, I guess I don't think, looking back, I mean, even like, I'm trying to think like college, like where I met someone... does making out at a wedding count?
That's all you did was make out?
Yeah.
One night tongue stand?
Yeah, I guess that's not a stand at all. We didn't even, no, I never, oh my God, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. You're too nice. Like,
No! I never did.
Listen, I'm not trying to take your man card or anything. I'm just saying.
I never had a one night stand. I really don't think I have now. What a revelation.
You're welcome.
That is your Q2 call. Let's go. Want to become a finalist on the final day to do so for a chance to win season passes. 2 of them to Cedar Point, which includes Cedar Point Shores Water Park and Hallow Weekends. Here's your chance right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Hey, good luck. Post Malone, Doja Cat, I Like You on Q. So how about this? Yesterday, I was falsely accused of a crime.
Okay, but to be fair, like I actually almost believed it for a second. I was like, and if that's the case, I was a little like impressed by you. Because I'm like, how would this ever even happen? have globally affected the plumbing of the world. Like,
I mean, here's the short of it, folks. I went home yesterday and I decided to take a poo. Like you do. Nothing felt different. It didn't feel any more impressive than any other bowel movement that I've had over the years.
It was just a normal day.
Normal poo to me, actually good consistency. It looks healthy.
Your post-work poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I flushed said poo and went about my day. Didn't think anything of it.
Until
later on, I went to the sink and we had no water pressure. So I go, and we have no water in the house. And I go, Jamie, because she's the man of the house that fixes things. I go, Jamie, there's no water coming out of the sink. I hear, what? There's no water coming out of the sink.
Right, which is the problem.
And she begins to tell me that one of my poos is turtle heading.
Ew.
It must not have went all the way.
It clogged the toilet. Clogged.
What she believes that it didn't go all the way, and that maybe it clogged it. And we're looking, and I grabbed the plunger. I did some plunging. Little guy didn't want to come out. I mean, it was like Groundhog Day. He didn't want to come out and see a shadow. But I could see him only from an angle. Kind of had to stand and do it to see him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just barely. Kind of like if you were in an aquarium and the eel is in the, you know what I mean?
I got it.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Jake, you got the visual?
I got it.
All right. So we go around, we're looking around the house. There is no water in the entire house. And now I'm being accused by my fiance, who I love, that I have clogged the toilet so terribly that all water to our house has been stopped. Because she Googled it, and it did say a clogged toilet, although not every time, could shut down all water in your house.
Okay. When I first saw your status, I was like, can you even do that? No. He's being exaggerating. So. That can't happen. And then, you kind of have this moment of, can you?
It's not necessarily common, but it can happen.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting out there, playing with my son, realizing, has my poo stopped all water in my house?
Jimmy won't get his bath tonight.
Can no one shower? No one can shower. No one can get a drink of water. No one can we can't make a bottle. You know what I mean? For the boy, all because of my poo. So I'm sitting there. There's a little bit of guilt and shame. Not too much. It's funny, but a little bit of guilt and shame. I'm sitting here going, and I'm like, you want me to call a plumber? She's like, no, I'll figure it out. And I'm sitting here thinking, what? If there's a real problem, we need a plumber out here. Yeah. We can't go days without water.
No.
Regardless of whether my poo has caused this problem. We need to get this fixed. And later in the day you go, the chance of a plumber coming out to your house is not very good.
No, yeah. Or if they do, it's going to be real expensive.
Yeah, but I'm like, okay, I don't run this show. I'm Robin, you're Batman. If that's what you want to do, fine. So I'm sitting out there, and I'm like, man, this really sucks. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny. And then I'll be damned if she doesn't get a text that the apartment complex next to our condos had a water main break and water had to be shut off for a second. As a matter of fact, we have a boil alert for the next 3 days.
Well, that sucks too.
So my poo did not shut down the water in the whole house.
Just tell me you went and got bottled water for Jimmy's bottles.
We had to.
Yeah.
I had to go to Meijer. I had to go and get a couple cases of bottled water.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was not me. It was not my poo. Now, should my poo have gone all the way down? Probably. Did she end up being the one to plunge it enough to where it went down? She was, not me.
The fact that your mind went to, I just shut down water service.
I really thought I did.
My house.
I really thought I did. I didn't, though. There was a water main break that shut down all, and that's probably why my poo didn't leave.
Could be because it didn't have much water pressure.
Nowhere to go.
Could be. It was bad timing.
Poor guy was probably sad that these, I imagine to poo, it's like going down a water slide. You know what I mean? Here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Congratulations to Amber from Caldwell. She was caller number 10. She is now a finalist for a chance to win the Cedar Point season passes that we give away tomorrow. This is your final day to become one. This is it. You're going to have Q to calls with Nick, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. And for all of you that are finalists for this awesome contest, we're calling the winner tomorrow morning at 8. But Lauren, we have one more morning show chance.
Yeah, we do. If you're listening right now and you haven't done so yet, head to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream where you see Jake, Christian, and I live in studio. Give it a like. Drop the roller coaster emoji in the comments because we're going to make one of you a finalist here in about 5 minutes.
Do it now. It's Q92.
You too.
Let me see here. Oh, quick shout out to Jake. I've been catching myself saying, "Kay, love you, bye," when leaving social situations.
Oh, I just giggled. Did you hear his high-pitched little?
Yeah.
"Kay, love you, bye." Yeah. It happens every day around 9:55.
It does.
Got you today if you like. The early 40s are when typical Americans start noticing telltale signs of aging, including gray hair and joints that begin cracking. Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Thank God. I don't have gray hairs yet.
None at all.
No.
Really? That's interesting.
And I mean, like, I need to get I would see it still in my roots. Like, I'm due for my hair to get done in the next week, but I would see it and I don't. But here's the thing, too. My mom was in her early 60s before she started getting some gray hairs. So I'm hoping I take after her in that regard.
Yeah. I know girls that start getting gray. I wouldn't say gray hair, but like strands.
Oh, when we got married, one of my bridesmaids had to get her hair dyed right before the wedding because she was showing grays. She was in her 20s.
See, that's yeah.
I mean, her mom started going gray early too.
I swear, and I have no scientific way to back this up or prove this. I swear to you, my chin and my goatee now is pretty much gray. And it sucks, but I feel like it'd be such a douchey thing to go get like
just for men.
Yeah, and start dyeing my because I like kind of having some facial hair.
No, that's my husband. He's great too, and he's the same way you are. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm like
I'm okay with the salt and pepper look.
I'm not gonna come in one day and all of a sudden have dark brown face.
I know, be like, whoa.
Nope, this is me. It's always been me.
I would die if you walked in here.
Nothing to see
I don't know
here.
if I could look at you all morning like that.
And again, I have nothing to prove this with. Nothing to back this up with. This is me talking out of my ass. I swear to you, the gray in my chin part overnight after I had COVID.
Hey, you know what?
And I have nothing to prove that with.
No, I get that though.
But I'm telling you, I had a little, but you'd almost have to be up close.
It could have been coincidental or it could have been that. Who knows?
When I got COVID in the height of COVID.
Right.
Not the second time I got it.
When you were like.
I swear to you, after I got over COVID, like in a week, I looked in the mirror and went, what in the blue hell? Like cheese and rice. Teddy Swims, Lose Control right here on today's hit music, Q92. That's going to about do it for us this morning on this gorgeous day. But before we get out of here, we got some business to take care of. You guys all went over. Click the like button on the live video feed of the morning show on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Then you put the roller coaster emoji in the comment section in hopes that you would randomly be selected and made a finalist. The last day to become one to win the Cedar Point season passes. Lauren, who did pay off for today?
Today, Ryan Ventosa. I think I'm saying that right.
Ryan Ventosa.
Tassa. I don't know.
Toss your name in the hat. You have a chance to win the Cedar Point season passes we give away tomorrow morning. There you go. So congratulations to him. Congratulations also to Barbara from Minerva, Devin from Minerva, and Amber from Caldwell. They are also finalists this morning. Again, we're not done. You need to be listening all day long. Keep your radio on. Keep streaming us at Q92radio.com. The Q2 call is going to happen with Nick. It's going to happen with Keller this afternoon. And it's going to happen with Ryan tonight. When you hear it, be caller number 10. You'll be a finalist. And we're calling the grand prize winner tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Plus, we're announcing a brand new contest tomorrow as well.
Yep.
It's going to be fun tomorrow. It's going to be a gorgeous, beautiful day. Better get out and enjoy it. Do some yard work. Sit out and read a book. Walk the dog. Go to the park. Go for a run. Grill some food. Just enjoy 80 degrees and sunshine in Northeast Ohio. Come on. It's no better. Jake, before we leave, anything you want to say to everyone out there listening?
Love you, bye.
There you go. Catch you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Let's do a Lipa Illusion. It's Q92.